Hey everyone, welcome back to this uh, live Madcap Toys show that we're doing today. We're just going to be telling you about what has been happening with us over the last, I'm going to say 7 to 9 days. We've been watching trends. It's been up, it's been down. We've had, on average, we seem to go 4 to 5 days and we have a break of a day or two. Um, Other way, it's 7 to 9 days, and we have a break of two. So you can always tell when they're working on the site. The last couple of days have been really, really good for us overall, um, and sales seem to be picking up for us. Yesterday was great. Today is pretty good, so I'll take that. We'll take the wins, but I'm going to tell you how things have been going for us on the sites now. Poshmark has been doing very, very well. It is basically firing almost every day. We did have a day, maybe two total out of the last 9 days where nothing sold and it got quiet. So I don't know what's going on with that, but things happen. So we just move on with what we're seeing at each site. But Kathy will tell you more, hopefully here soon. She's been very busy as of late with the office work down there that she's got to do. But it has been very, very busy for her. But she will get back to the Poshmark and she will tell you in infinite detail what's been going on with us. Madcap Toys, Madcap Market on District has been quiet overall. It is getting a few more members here and there. We've lost 3, gained 5. You know how it goes up and down. We're not a big store. We don't yet do any real advertisement on that site, but we are putting on little by little items at prices you can only get at Madcap Markets on District. We will not offer that same price at Mercari. We will not offer it on Posh. We will not offer it on eBay because the selling cost there is totally different. So it's set up pretty much to benefit our buyers at this point. So be sure to check that out because it's a marketplace that you might want to look into. Moving on from District, Mercari as of today, everything, I've got all my feedback except for one. It's been very quiet. I have currently 4,429 listings on the site. I've got still 2,464 items that's not listing, that's inactive, that I need to reactivate. Plus, I'm putting new items on every day. But it's been relatively quiet for me as of late. Now, some of that may be my fault because of the deactivation, as you know. We've talked about that for the last month and a half, maybe 2 months. I'm not sure. But we get on almost 1,000, anywhere from 500, 750 to 1,000 or 1,200 every week. Depends on how much time I put on it and how much I'm listing on each and every site, which is, again, includes District, Poshmark, Mercari, and both eBay stores. So we're working at different rates on different sites at different times each and every day. But right now I've only got one item, it says, that's waiting pretty much to give me feedback. And then I'm going to have to work on getting some more sales. But this is pretty much what we have shipped out over the last little bit. We've done a bundle again for Mike. We did a bundle for Harvey. And that's pretty much it. And that's just coins and action figures, which we really got a good feedback on Mercari. And I want to share that with you. So it was sort of funny. Let's see here. Most of the time I wouldn't do this, but this one here was sort of, I'm going to say amazing, right? Okay. It's from Mike. Gave us 5 stars. He said, okay, Mad Barry Lester and his fellow travelers have arrived at their new home. The seller is awesome. I have 0 complaints. Everything was shipped out quickly after being ordered, and it all was well wrapped for safe shipping. All the toys that I ordered arrived exactly as shown in the pics and as described in the postings. Please do not hesitate to order from the seller with confidence. Order that thing that has caught your eye. You won't be disappointed. I certainly am not after ordering the things that caught my eye. Now, I gave that, and yes, that's a little bit of fluff to us, but I just really appreciated that because most of the time you've got people that's just giving you the 5 stars and moving on, just clicking those little buttons saying great communication, friendly, great packing, etc. And I appreciate that. Don't get me wrong, but I thought that was a little bit of an interesting feedback, and it was a buyer that was willing to go above and beyond what most of us expect. And I really thank you, Mike, for taking the time to leave us feedback. I hope I can serve you again. And I hope those things work out for you in your studio or your collection or whatever you're going to do with them when you do maybe stop motion videos. But thank you, Mike. I do appreciate it. But that's what's been going on with Mercari. And this video may not be as long. And I know many of you guys will not see this video currently because most of you guys that watch our lives or our uploads of what we're doing business-wise will see it later on in the week, in the next 2, 3, 4 days sometimes. That's when it usually takes off for us because there's so many channels that are bigger than ours. But that's what's been happening on those two sites. We've been doing good on the feedback. Thankfully for that. I've got 2 orders still to ship out on eBay as of today. We've shipped out several orders over the last couple of days. And I've got, I think with the 2 orders today, I've got like 8 items to ship out tomorrow. So sales have been ho-hum. But we went from the 20th, which I told you about, which was abysmal. And this is what's been going on. I'm going to go from the 20th of March to, what is today? The 3rd today. So now keep in mind, I'm telling you this so you can see trends, and let me know, please, if you've been noticing some of the same trends. Now, I don't know if it's because eBay was working on the servers and it shut us off, or if our items were not rebooted as it was and refreshed and put on the site like they normally do it because they're working on the site. But something happened and they had totally shut down the site, at least on our end, from what seemed to be, because we got very few messages. We got very few, if any, offers. There was nothing happen for us on the various days that we had nothing happening. Kathy, with Madcap Toys Plus, our other store, could even tell you that as of 2 days ago, I'm going to say it's about like with me, she had nothing happening on her site as well. And that's the first time we never had anything happening on either store. So that's got a little bit of a stink to it. We don't know what's happening again, but you know, we are thankful that things have been picking up. But anyway, I'm going to tell you what's been going on for us as of late. Since the 20th of March, we had a $23 day. Tells you how bad it was. $12 day, $42, almost $43. Then we dropped to $13.59. Usually with my store here, Madcap Toys, the store does this when they shut the site off, and it climbs for anywhere from 4 to 9 days. It'll do that elevation thing. And then we had on the 24th a $17 day. We had the 25th, we jumped to 32 and change. And then we had literally nothing till the 28th. So that's 3 days that I've never had that. Let me make sure I'm telling you right. Yeah, 3 days. I never had 3 days since the beginning, way back in the wind, with nothing. Then we got $24 days on the 28th. We got a $23 day on the 29th. And then again, guys, we went dead literally for a day or two. And then I had on April 1st a $387 day. And then I had a $59 and change, almost $60 day. Then so far today, we've had $144 and change. And I'm not including anything that's going on with Madcap Toys Plus. Excuse me. But we had taken with this. And we've been, we was at the last day, 2 days ago, me putting on, we was down. We had dropped from where we was up to where when they shut us off for that period of time, we had dropped down to where we dropped a total of 26.9% down, which we took last video that I was on here live and talked to you. We had jumped over and crossed the mark, and we had got up to, it says here, if I'm reading it right, we had got up to 10.9% above the month before as it was, or 31 days. Currently, as of today, since they've let me actually have sales and let my stuff apparently be seen, which I'm very thankful, eBay, thank you. But we're up 43% over the last 31 days. So to you guys that, back and forth with me in the groups that we deal with, and you guys are all welcome to join. We've got Facebook groups, a Madcap Toys Facebook group. We've got a Everything Facebook group. We've got a Whatnot Facebook group. So feel free to join us on that if you can or if you want to. If you need a home to learn stuff or to help other people learn stuff, because we've got a large community there on most of them. The Madcap Toys one is pretty much the smallest one because people always think that's just about toys, which it is not. But anyway, when you can go from, in 2 days, 26.9% down on average to 43% up just like that, something's been allowed to run, because most of you guys know that if you list consistently, you're putting on good products. Like I've been putting on for days there for a while, just some baseball, basketball, football cards, trading cards. Those go up, those go down. Those can be slow sellers to you, but everything else can be records, cassettes. But if you get the right people in the right group, anything can sell. We've got toys going on. We've got Blu-rays going on right now. And again, like I said, we do have some collector trading cards. We got action figures going. So there's no reason why overall you should have such a wide-ranging ups and downs like that, except for the site is shut off. And when you see you're not making sales, a lot of times it's just because they shut the site off and you're not being seen. I personally believe that. Now, you may not agree with it. That's fine. Everybody can have their opinion. But we have not had a day or two, or if that's true, if I'm reading it right, 3 days where we haven't had sales since way back when in the beginning. And you got to consider, we've done this for 25 years. Guys, I've had way less on and made way more money back in the day. So, I'm not going to complain. I'm thankful things are running good, but that's what's been happening with us. We are still working to get out of the above standard rating, because we got hit on that, and that's fine. We will get above it. We know how to do it, and we're doing it. Impressions are currently down 6.3%. Now, keep in mind, when I just said, I'm going to just tell you a number, but there's a percent to it. Click-through rates basically down, but it's not doing that great. It's got 0.0 some. Listing page views is one thing I always look at first. It is back up to 1.5% up. My sales conversion rate is currently down 0.1, but I knew it was going to crash and burn when I started listing a lot of the collector trading cards. Unless you do full packets and are in the hottest things, your numbers will go down. But with the offs and dons, we fell from basically 1.4% average to 0.5% currently. We're working to get ourselves out of it. I will get out of it. I know how to get out of it most of the time, unless eBay shut me off. But that dropped at our high end when we was during the holiday period. We was like 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 2.1, back and forth on that. So we are going to work our way through this. We've got total of nothing but positive feedback. Thank goodness for that. My advertising ads campaigns down 18.18%. But when you're shut off for 2 and 3 days, what do you expect, right? But that's pretty much, let's see if we can get a summary here, what's going on. We are running a discount this month. I want to tell you about on the main store. If you buy one item, it's going to be average price. You buy two, it's like 10% down. You buy 3 items in the grouping, it'll be 15. You buy 4, it's 25. So check that out if you're interested. And that's on everything except for coins, and I believe it is certified coins, and maybe dollars, notes, currency, as you would. But if you're interested in anything outside of that, we've got that sale. So check that out. My sales are down with discounts because we're re-evaluating our discounts that we are offering to buyers. We're down currently over the last 90 days, which makes some sense, 70.12%. My quantity sold with discount, again, keep in mind, a lot of this is not because items can't sell. It's because I've been shut off for literal days. We're down currently 65.84% over the last 90 days. And total buyers, again, is down. Keep in mind, again, like I keep reiterating, it's not always your stuff, guys. If the site's not up and running where you can be seen, your stuff's not going to sell. I'm down 41.12% on my total buyers. My repeat buyers is down 56.25% over the last 90 days. And a lot of times, guys, due to the channel on Madcap Toys channel, or groups or people we just interact with, we do good at getting repeat buyers. That's the key to success for most sellers. But everything has been really hit pretty hard over the last month. Now, thankfully, this month we're being allowed to run at this point. We do send out offers, but we're limiting most of the time the amount on the offers, and I'm doing that because I'm wanting to push people to buy quantity, as I said, to help us out because we want to move a few things. But guys, that's pretty much what has been going on. The two items I'm going to tell you about, Kathy will probably reiterate this. She'll tell you what has been selling. I'm sending out another offer right now, real quick before I get to it. And I've been getting pretty good bites on what I've been sending out lately, so that's good. That's a plus here for me. Go back to the active, see what I can do. Try not to keep you on there for no reason, guys. I've got two items I'm going to be shipping out today on the main eBay store. One of them I sold was a 3 quantity, so a person bought 3 items. Transformers were Cybertron 6 gun. And then I also sold a 2011 Hot Wheels Batman Returns Penguin Duck vehicle, which is rare. We sold that for $19.21. My Transformers that I sold today sold for $125.14. So that's pretty much, guys, what's been going on with us. I thank you for your time. I thank you for spending it with us and for taking of your time to view this channel and to see what's going on with us. Hopefully you're doing good and your store has been allowed to run. But tell us what you see going on. Tell us what you believe's happening. And you know, keep it to, if you can, one of the sites we deal with, eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, or District. I really don't care. I mean, if you sell somewhere else, that's fine. But I'm just trying to give everybody, this is what's happening. And the reason I've been doing these videos over the last couple of months is because I want people to know, because we've had a lot of people that's really down. Some people is ready to quit, and I can't tell them what to do one way or the other. But I'm telling them, stick with it. Hopefully this will change. We've had things not quite this bad for us, but happen with eBay, especially in the past. But just keep going, keep working, keep doing the best you can. And at the end of the day, the key to victory for us has always been list. Just list. But guys, I thank you for your time. Give me your thoughts, your ideas, what you see going on with your store, whether it be the other sites or eBay. And we will see you all later. You have a great and wonderful day. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye. Let's get off here, right? There we go.